Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of So You Think You Can Dance.
It's part 2 of Vegas week. I thought it would never come. Alright, so they continue with the Broadway round. And Saki has some bad news.
She's gonna withdraw from the competition.
So sad.
She claims that it's because she doesn't want to miss out on her scholarship program thing for school.
Maybe you should have thought of that beforehand, before you wasted everyone's time.
It's because she was getting bad critiques.
Alright, so Tyce DiOrio is doing the Broadway choreography.
Hello!
Hello, Broadway! This is going to be energetic. So just get ready, everyone.
And it was.
It really was. Alright, they showed Adrian Lee and Lauren Froderman. These are like the judges' favorites. They were great.
They were great.
They really were. And it's like, okay, guys, you were so great this week, but I'm sure you'll suck next week. But for this week, you guys are the shows. All right, so everyone else went. Who cares about everyone else? It was just like, yeah. All right, so Ida tells the judges, and they were none too happy, as expected.
I don't blame them.
So they're just like, get your ass off the stage and get your fat ass to home.
If you're not committed to being there, you shouldn't.
All right, so it's Maddie's favorite part. Groups. Yes.
Yay, they're in groups of like 5-ish, and they each group got a CD with a different style of music, and they had overnight to choreograph a routine.
So the first group went, and they all made it. And then the second group went. They were a bugaboo.
There was a lot of different styles in that group, so there was power struggle.
That African dancer lady, I forget what her name was. It's coming up eventually. Khadijah, right. She kept everybody up all night because she was unhappy. And when Khadijah is unhappy, everyone is unhappy.
Yeah, well,
it was okay. The routine, it was just okay.
But everyone made it.
I could have called that. They glossed over all the other groups. They cut 8 more people.
To see more group action.
I know, me too. And then they showed the last group because it was chock full of the judges' favorites, including Billy Bell. I loved him last season. All right, so after they performed, they were like, "Ugh, this is horrible. It's crap. You're embarrassing us by being on the stage." Yeah. But guess what, guys? You're all safe.
I didn't like the way that they interpreted that music because, like,
it wasn't good.
Either most or all of them were contemporary dancers, so they did like this weird thing, but they totally should have gone Broadway with it.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so now it's time for the contemporary round with Travis Wall. All right, they showed Christina Santana, the salsa dancer.
She was nervous because she doesn't have that much contemporary experience.
Yeah, versus Giselle Peacock, the ballroom dancer. She was a hot mess. So it was a no for Giselle.
And a yes for Christina.
I'm not surprised at all because I see a little spark in Christina Santana. Giselle Peacock, however, she's a little chunky. And the judges don't like that. So even if she can dance, I was suspecting that they weren't going to be keeping her around. All right, so Nicole, the big hair, Marge Simpson one, she's out, as well as Khadijah.
Yep.
The African dancer. It was both no. So the final group to go.
This was packed.
Yes. This is like the dream team. Anthony Burell.
Who's still injured.
Yes. And he was wearing this onesie that was oh so wrong.
I wasn't feeling that.
Alex Wong, the ballet guy who gave up his principal position at the ballet company. And Kent Boyd from Wapakoneta. Can they say Wapakoneta any
really
more times?
It's really not that hard.
It's really getting very tired, and I'm sick of it already. All right, so Anthony Burell was a man among boys dancing.
That's what Nigel said anyway.
Alex Wong was like, you were but...
No, they said he was amazing, but he didn't have enough emotion.
Right, well, in this style. And then Ken Boyd from Wapakoneta, I
didn't really understand
it was a cry
what they were even saying.
Fest.
Because they
want him to have more confidence in himself.
I know, but I was confused by the critique. If I was him
really
and I was on stage, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Did I move on or not?
What the fuck are you talking about? All right, so Lil C said, I hate you for making me cry. Yeah, I hate him too. But
yeah.
No, I actually like him, but, you know. The dancers then were treated to a master class from Grover Dale. Why didn't they do this at the beginning of the auditions? It would have been a lot fairer.
Because it was a treat for people who made it that far.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what you're saying.
Neither do I.
All
There's
right.
24 dancers left, and it's time for the final routine, which is a solo. First up, Lauren Froderman. The judge's favorite.
Her solo was amazing.
We were in heaven, Lauren. We're giving you a standing ovation. And then they didn't show anybody else, really. Because who cares?
I kind of care.
I did too, but according to the judges, she's the dream girl. All right, so it's time to start letting people know if they made it or not. Mary travels out to Adrian Lee's house.
Yeah, they did it differently this year.
Yes, he's the contemporary dancer. He's a little baby Adam Shankman. And I am shocked to death that it was a no. They have too many contemporary dancers.
I feel like even though they tried to narrow it down, they still have so many.
They do. They really do. But I guess they figure he's young, he can come back. Toni Redpath heads out to Christina Santana's house, the salsa dancer. This was the season of fake outs, and I am so sick of it.
It got really annoying after a while.
All right, she's in the top 10. I'm not going to fake you out. Then Nigel calls up Lexi Contursi.
And the light bulb went on.
Boom.
I realized this girl was on Laguna Beach.
That's right.
I don't remember if it was season 3 or what.
I'm thinking 2.
It was the one where all the new people came in.
Oh, maybe it was 3.
And she was always the one I have dance.
Well,
that's her.
She might have missed a few classes because it was a no. As well as for DJ Smart, Bridget Krouse, Serge Onik, and Anthony Kim.
I don't think his name's Anthony.
I know. All right, so Lauren Froderman, your moment of truth has arrived. Mm-hmm. Nigel calls and says, "We're outside," meaning me and your letter carrier.
That was really weird. I didn't know what was going on there.
It was really weird.
I think he just ran into her, by chance.
He did a major freak out, and she's in the top 10. Major fake out.
I would have been like, what the hell?
All right, so apparently Mia got sent to New York. So first stop, Harlem, Anthony Burell. It's bad news, kid. For real this time. That sucks.
I know.
I would have thought for sure he would have been in the top.
Me too.
Let's see. Ashley Galvin. Little C was sent. It was a fake
Not
out.
Little C.
Lil C.
Yep.
All right, it's a fake out. She's in the top 10. I don't really remember her too much. I don't think they showcased her that much. Then Nigel calls Chris Cole, Katie Muth, Missy Morelli, Cheryl Smith. Unfortunately, all no for those ladies and gentlemen. Then Nigel begins his journey to Wapa Kaneta.
Which he can't even
Wapa
ask
Kaneta. Wapa
people directions
Kaneta.
Because he doesn't know how to say it.
No. He's going to see Ken Boyd, by the way, in Wapa Kaneta. And he gets lost in Mary's Vial. And
also known as
Maryville.
Or Maryville.
Yeah. So then he gets pulled over and he gets a big fat ticket. Good. He deserved it. For reals. Then Jose Ruiz. Tyce goes and visits him. It's a fake out. He's in the top 10. All right. And then Melinda Sullivan, the tapper. You know they had to take the tapper. Mia tells her she is good, but they had to take her. She wasn't very strong in the other styles. So it's top 10 because she's something special. That's what Mia said anyway. Alex Wong. You know they're taking him. Tyce said, of course.
Yeah.
And then Adichike. Mia says, yes, you're in the top 10. Jocelyn Orley. Tyce had to deliver the bad news to her.
It was a no.
Yeah. Let's see. Alexi Agdepa. Crying. Remember her from the auditions? Crying. All right. Mary did a major freak out, a fake out on her.
And a freak out.
Yeah, top 10 for her. Then Ryan Ramirez, that's a girl, by the way. Lil C says, it's a no. All right, now there's 3 guy spots left and only 2 guy spots. So
that did not work.
There's 3 guys left and only 2 spots. So Nigel tells Ken Boyd in Wapa Kaneta. Did I happen to mention he went to Wapa Kaneta?
Top 10.
Exactly. But then he visits Billy Bell.
No, Adam Shankman does.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're correct. Adam Shankman visits them at the Alvin Ailey performance that they're doing. Billy Bell and Robert Roldan. So he says, Blah, 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 blah.
There's only one spot left.
Rob, you're in. But Billy...
We're doing the top 11.
Yeah, so there's 11. Surprise. I saw that coming a mile away. So tomorrow, it is the top 10. I'm guessing they're going to work it like they did, last semester. Last season, where they had like a little showcase for everybody that didn't actually count before they performed. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So till then, much love.